Today I want to do a torture test on the ProMag AK-74 magazines. They are made in America. They count as 3 922R compliance parts for your rifle. And I'm sure all of you know they have a reputation for not being as good as the military surplus, the Russian, Bulgarian, and so on and so forth. The purpose of this torture test is not going to be to prove that these magazines are as good. I just I want to test them and see if they can stand up to just what they might run into in your average everyday kind of training situation. I don't think these should be replacements for your actual real military AK magazines, but so far I've had good results with them, and I want to kind of push them a little harder and see if they'll hold up. They are not metal lined at all. The back tab here is plastic. The front is plastic. So obviously that's not going to be as durable, and the bottom plate is also plastic. Everything's plastic except the spring. But I want to see if they'll stand up to a couple little torture tests, and we'll see how they go from there. So yeah. I also should note that ProMag is not at all paying me to do this. This is a test that I'm wanting to do for myself, because I'm hopefully going to be taking the tactical response fighting rifle class sometime soon, and I can't really afford enough actual surplus magazines to run that class with, so I'm hoping that these will kind of fill in as sort of substitutes. So I want to see how durable they're going to be in terms of just being able to use them and them actually work. One thing I noticed when I first got them was that I had to file the bottom of the rear little tab down to get them to seat in the gun properly. That may be something that just happened on my gun, or it may be universal. They may leave extra material on there on purpose just to kind of reinforce it, but yeah, I'm really concerned about that not being metal, and you can already see here that it took a pretty good hit and is kind of deforming. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing this magazine any favors, and I doubt anybody's magazines would really go through this much, but I found these online somewhere for like $9 a piece. They were $13 after shipping. So considering the fact that you're going to be paying $25-30 for a standard Russian or Bulgarian one, you can buy 2 or 3 of these for what the actual magazines cost. So for a training tool, they shouldn't be too bad, because you can afford to go through 2 or 3 of them before you can say, oh well, I should have just went ahead and bought a Russian one. Yeah. And I mean, it's getting pretty beat up, and the polymer's definitely starting to get some dings and stuff in it, but I mean, structurally it seems like it's holding up, so I want to put this to a little bit more of a test. This magazine is currently supporting my entire weight, So so far so good. I mean, it looks beat up, but nothing seems to have broken thus far. Okay, hopefully I'm in frame here. Still seat, still cycles. Okay, couple of push-ups on that. Still works. Very little magazine wobble. Kind of cut myself there. Still works. Should not full shot of that. It's supposed to be a torture test of a magazine, not of me, but whatever. So far, I've got to say, I mean, this is taking way more abuse than I would ever, give just your average standard mag. So, for training purposes, I think this is a pretty good deal. Nothing's broken off of it yet. Everything's still in good shape. Well, I wouldn't say good shape, but it's still in functioning condition. So, I mean, I think we've probably beat the crap out of this enough, so let's see if it'll still function in the gun. It's chambered, so let's see. No ammo. It's shot with no flaws.